I don't want to do this one. I really just don't want to do this one. But I have to. Hi Sloths, welcome to a punishment wheel video. This time I have to drink water. Now I don't like water, and that is why this is actually a punishment. And by not liking water, I mean I absolutely do not drink water pretty much ever. I know, that's extremely unhealthy, and I'm going to talk to you about that during this video. So, I don't like water. I think the taste or the lack of taste is just so bad that it makes me feel sick. I'm being genuine here. I have done multiple tests for different allergies, for different fears, believe it or not, and other problems that could be where my body is rejecting the water. No one knows. Doctors don't know. I don't know. There's no real reason for it. It just seems that I hate the taste or the lack of taste so much that my body instantly just wants it out of the system. It does not like it at all. I don't like it, and it's strange because when I was really young, I used to be able to drink water completely fine. But as I grew older, I started hating the taste or lack of taste in water. Now, everyone says water is tasteless. That is dependent on what kind of water you have. Right here I have tap water. Now, tap water will always have some sort of taste to it, and that's because it has to go through a lot of pipes. So there'll be some sort of metallic, unfiltered, horrible, watery taste to it. So there is that. The other thing is mineral water. That will always have a taste to it as well, because it has specific minerals and other things, maybe vitamins as well, depending on what kind of mineral water it is. But those minerals will have the taste in it. So, things like iron and magnesium, maybe, I don't know what minerals are in mineral water, to be honest, but they will always have this slight metallic taste to it as well. But I don't like those tastes either. I don't like the taste of tap water. I don't like the taste of mineral water. Now, what about spring water? That again will have a taste to it because it's been in a spring. So, not a metallic spring, but a natural spring, usually. And they also will have possibly minerals going through it. It might be that it comes from it's volcanic water as well. There's volcanic water, like, I think Volvic? Is it Volvic that does volcanic water? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not hating on any water brands, don't worry. They are all, water brands, I guess. I don't know. But the spring water and volcanic water, or water that comes from, like, volcanic springs, those are all, they all have a slight taste to it. Now, if you want pure water, I don't know where you get that from, but that is usually sort of like very, very, very tasteless. But what I prefer to call it is bland. There is a taste there, and that taste is water. Yes, water itself should be a taste. I know, I sound like a conspiracy theorist. But no, I always see water as bland rather than tasteless. I don't believe genuine tastelessness exists. There has to be some sort of taste, and even if it is tasteless, that's what you call bland. It means that it has no taste, or very little taste. There you go. It's a much better word than saying tasteless. It's more accurate, to be honest. Bland is a more accurate term for most tasteless things than calling it tasteless. Okay, that's enough raging. That's enough being angry at water. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water real quick. Oh, that is disgusting. Now you're probably thinking, okay, what about flavoured water? No. My body knows that it's water. It knows that it is specifically water that is going into my system. And it hates it. Even if it's flavoured, maybe it'll be, at least a little bit better for the sake of taste. But it also knows that it's water, and it can also taste that there's water in, the water. Basically. So it's basically this thing where, for some reason, no matter what kind of water I drink, my body just wants to reject it. When I was younger, it used to make me throw up. But now, I have this thing where I just basically don't throw up from anything anymore. Like, nearly all the time, even when I'm, really hungover, or if I drink a lot of alcohol, or just overeat a lot, I never throw up. Even if I feel really, really sick, I just don't throw up. Now, that's obviously very disgusting to talk about and think about, so let's move on to just anything else, really. So, water is a very strange thing for me. Like I said, I used to be able to drink it perfectly fine. But growing up, no. So, no one knows the reason. I don't know the reason. No one just... It's complicated, and I can't be bothered to go through more tests to try and figure it out. I know it's not healthy, and I know that living off of fizzy drinks and fruit juices is not healthy either. But, it's also not the worst thing in the world. If I primarily drink, fruit juices, at least I'm getting some form of water or hydration into my system, and it's a healthy one. Now, you can obviously get low sugar versions of those, so you don't overcompensate for the sugar. I don't even know what I tried to say there. So you don't, overdose on sugar. Well, obviously you're not going to overdose on sugar, but you know what I mean. I don't get too much sugar in my system. The fizzy drinks, obviously, I always drink diet fizzy drinks, or fizzy drinks with basically no sugar in them, and that are also really low calorie. I know drinking basically chemicals like that is not the greatest thing in the world, but at least I get hydration. That's the important thing. I don't get a whole lot of it, and that's why at the minute I'm doing a course of electrolytes and hydration stuff, just to keep me on top of things. Will I start trying to force myself to drink more water in the future? If it gets to the point where I really, really need to for my health, yes. If it really starts affecting my health a lot, which it probably will do later down the line, then yes, I'm going to have to figure out a way to drink water to hydrate myself and just to have a healthy body. But right now, what I've been doing for years is fine. It's been working, and it's not as bad as it sounds. It sounds a lot worse than it actually is. So yeah, everything's fine. You don't need to worry too much. I also have acid reflux, so I'm wondering if my acid reflux has something to do with specifically things that are very, watery, water. Have some sort of negative effect on it where it makes me feel really, really sick. I don't know. There's no point in me spending hours upon hours trying to get doctors to figure this sort of thing out. And the main point of that is just because it takes too much time, too much effort, and there's probably basically no reason for it. It's probably just some sort of, psychological mentality thing. I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. If it does start affecting my health, then obviously I'll have to change that. But at the minute, everything's fine. So, yeah. Now I'm going to force myself to drink the rest of this water because I've run out of things to talk about, and this video is already about 10 minutes long. So, I guess I have to drink this now. It's so gross. I absolutely hate water. Also, just one thing to add on to this. This has nothing to do with my thalassophobia, which is a fear of like large bodies of water. This is not a large body of water, and it doesn't make me have any sort of severe fear response. I just don't like drinking it because it makes me feel unwell, basically. Ugh. I really hope he couldn't hear me drinking that. It sounds gross. I've never liked the sound of people drinking or eating. I don't like food ASMR or anything like that. It's gross. And I'm sure a lot of you will find it gross as well. So, I already feel really, really, ugh. Makes me feel bloated as well. I don't know. Anyway, so, now it's in my throat. This is by far worse than the habanero and ghost peppers combined. Oh, it's in my throat. I don't like that it's in my throat. Oh. Okay, that's gonna be it. Please like and subscribe. It's always free, and I'll hopefully, if the water doesn't kill me, I'll see you later.